Why did that non-Muslim woman throw dirty water on the Muslim woman? And how did the Muslim woman teach her a lesson? When the Muslim woman used to pray in her house, the non-Muslim woman would get angry. While she was praying, the non-Muslim woman would throw dirty water on her and would feel happy, saying, "That felt great. People like her deserve this." After throwing the water, the woman would go back into her house and wait for the Muslim woman to argue with her. But when the Muslim woman finished her prayer, she would see that her clothes and prayer mat were soaked with dirty water. She would calmly clean everything and pray, "O Allah, guide this woman." One day, while she was praying, the non-Muslim woman threw all her household garbage on her and laughed loudly, saying, "That was fun." When the Muslim woman finished her prayer, she smiled at her and said, "Sister, I hope throwing the garbage didn't cause you any trouble." When the non-Muslim woman heard this, she became very angry and thought, "She should be the one in pain, but instead she's asking about me. Why doesn't she get angry?" She made an angry face and went back into her house thinking, "No matter what, I will drive her out of this neighborhood no matter what it takes. I don't want this woman in my neighborhood at all." The non-Muslim woman would sneak out of her house, making sure no one saw her. Then she would deflate the tires of the Muslim woman's husband's bike and quickly stand at her own gate waiting for the Muslim woman to come out. When the Muslim woman came out to sweep, she saw that the bike's tire had been deflated, and she understood who had done it. She looked at the woman and smiled lovingly, but the non-Muslim woman stared back angrily and thought, "Why is she not getting upset? What is this woman made of?" Every morning, the woman would take out garbage from her home and throw it at the Muslim woman's gate, knocking loudly on the door and quickly running away. When the Muslim woman came out, she saw garbage at her gate and would clean it properly without saying anything. One day, the Muslim woman was returning from the market with a shopping bag. The non-Muslim woman angrily said, "Stop bringing meat and fish every day. Your house smells bad. If you want to stay in this neighborhood, don't bring meat or fish. Otherwise, I'll make a scene in the neighborhood." The Muslim woman replied, "Sister, don't falsely accuse me." When the non-Muslim woman checked her bag, she found only onions in it. When she was proven wrong, she left silently with a scowling face. The non-Muslim woman stayed worried at home, thinking, "How do I drive her away from this neighborhood? As long as she lives next to me, I won't be at peace. I must get rid of her at any cost." One day, the Muslim woman saw two strangers come to the non-Muslim woman's house. They knocked on her door. When she came out, the strangers said to her, "If you don't give us our 20,000 rupees today, we will take you with us. If you don't have the money, come with us and give us pleasure. Otherwise, pay us now." The non-Muslim woman begged them for forgiveness, but the cruel men didn't listen. When the Muslim woman saw her neighbor in distress, she quickly went inside her house, took out 20,000 rupees from her cupboard, and rushed to them, saying, "Here is your 20,000 rupees, and don't ever show your face in this neighborhood again. Otherwise, your end will be bad." The two men took the money and left. As the Muslim woman turned to go back home, the non-Muslim woman called her and said, "Sister, today you saved my life. Otherwise, who knows what those cruel men would have done to me. Please forgive me, I gave you a lot of trouble, but in my difficult time, you were the one who helped me. I will never trouble you again." The Muslim woman replied, "No problem, sister. I just fulfilled my duty as a neighbor. If a neighbor doesn't help in tough times, then what is the use of having neighbors?" Now both women became good friends, visiting each other's homes daily and living their lives with love. Friends, what do you think about this video? Do tell us in the comments. And yes, friends, no matter what religion your neighbor follows, in difficult times, it's always the neighbor who comes to help first. So we should not judge anyone by their religion. We should instead develop humanity within ourselves. These days, people's hearts are full of hatred, but nothing is greater than humanity.